Hey everyone, I want to give a quick shout out to Poly. Thank you for sending us this Poly Studio P21. This is an all-in-one monitor, webcam, and speakerphone. And in this video, we're going to test it live and show you all the neat features of this device. So let's get started right now. For those of you that are new here, my name is David and this is the channel Headset Advisor, where we review and compare all of the latest business technology, such as your headsets, speakerphones, and video devices, such as this P21 from Poly. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right, now let's get to unboxing this Studio P21, see what it's all about. All right, this box is massive, but let's see if we can open this up and see what's inside. Here we go. All right, you have your quick start guide. Oh, this is a little coffee cup holder here. Look at that. Look how fancy that is. That's cool. That's a nice little touch they got there. You have a stand here. You've got some packaging. Lots of packaging going on around here. Looks like here's the stand. So there must be some hardware in there. Get this out of the way. And then here is the monitor. It's all covered up in some styrofoam. Let me get this box out of the way. So this, taking down our studio here. This is a 21.5-inch display here. So I'm going to hook up the stand and then you can take a look at it. All right, so this is everything that was included in the box. You have your monitor, plus you have the stand, and it was really simple to connect the stand. It just snapped into place and good to go. Then of course you have your power adapter, so this needs to be plugged into a wall outlet. And then the second cable that gets connected is this USB cable, and it's USB-C on one end and then USB-C on the other end. But what's nice is if you have a USB-A port, which is the standard one, it can be converted. So it has this nice rubber thing so you don't lose your USB-C converter. And it is a USB 3.0 port, so you're gonna have that fast transfer speed. So the cable is about maybe 6 feet long. That's, yeah, 5-6 feet long here. So let's get to the fun stuff. We're gonna get this plugged in to the computer so I can show you all of the neat features of this display. Has a camera built in and a full speakerphone, and you can get an idea of how the quality looks, because we're gonna test the video camera, compare it to the built-in one on the laptop, and show you all the other quality of this, and you can be the judge for yourself how well it performs. Now, before we get to that, this is available on our website, and to get the biggest discount, make sure you use coupon code YouTube, all one word. That gets you the best discount possible. So go ahead and use that if you're interested in this device. And of course, if you have questions, our team is available. You can email in or live chat on our website. We'd be happy to help provide a free recommendation for you. All right, so let's get to testing. So we just got it connected to the computer, and there's one thing that you have to know before connecting it to the computer. You need to download 2 pieces of software. You need to download the Poly Lens software that you see on the screen here. And then you also need to download this display link graphics, and there will be the link in the video description below to download that. And that's giving you the driver to put on the display. So if you don't download that driver, you'll have a black display, so there will be nothing that will be shown on the screen if you don't download that driver. So just full disclosure there. Now looking at the device here, so this is 21.5-inch display, 1080p. It looks really, really nice. You have this shutter here, so in case you want that privacy mode, you can do that. Then you also have some buttons on the bottom here. You have this rocket button that you can adjust different settings. So if I go into the settings here, the rocket button will allow you can do hold resume call, play or pause, status lights. So for example, let's set it to vanity light. Here we go. So the vanity light is actually on right now. tap it, and now that vanity light is off, and we're going to test how well that works on the video portion here in just a second. But as you can see, tap that rocket button again and those vanity lights are on. All right, I have this app button. I don't know if you can see it on the camera here, but there is this small Microsoft Teams button. I can click that, and then boom, my Teams client will get launched when you press that button. Just makes it a little more convenient when you're rolling through a lot of different apps. Okay, and then of course you have your volume increase, decrease, and your mute icon here. Now I can't tell if on camera here, but there's a red light on this bar to letting you know that your microphone is muted. And then of course you just hit the mute button again to unmute it. All right, so that is the display. It uses USB-C to plug in, and then there's 2 additional USB 3.0 ports, and you have your power plug as well as a Kensington lock, so in case you want to keep this nice and secure. You have a couple of adjustments on the vanity light, so when you push down on the display, it'll reduce the light, and then you can lift up on the display and it will increase that vanity light, which is really cool. All right, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna test out the video quality. I'm gonna compare it to the built-in webcam on the computer. All right, now I'm being recorded directly on the Poly Studio P21. This is what it looks like, and then we're gonna switch over, and this is also my voice is being recorded through the microphone in the P21. So now let's switch over to the laptop and see what that sounds like. All right, now this is the built-in camera to my laptop here. This is also the speakers and microphone built into the laptop. They're about the same distance away. So this gives you a good idea of the sound quality and the video quality that the laptop. You know, when I was noticing is the quality of video and audio is not nearly as good as, you know, the P21 from Poly. So let's switch back to that, and we're going to do some testing on different light conditions to see how this Poly Studio P21 performs when there isn't, you know, the YouTube lights going on here. So let us change the lighting and see how that performs. All right, so this is the no YouTube lights on, just standard overhead lights that you would see in a typical office environment. This is what it looks like. There's no vanity lights on the Poly Studio right now. So Jeff, go ahead and turn off the lights here. So this is what it looks like in almost complete darkness. And then let me turn on these vanity lights. So this is what it looks like when you have the vanity lights on that are fully up right now. And again, this is in a completely dark room. Now Jeff, go ahead and turn those lights on. So this is overhead lights now with the vanity lights on the display. This is what you can kind of expect it to perform like when you are recording directly on the Poly Studio P21. So what did you think of the Poly Studio P21 as far as the video and the microphone? Did it perform very well, and was it much better than the laptop mic and speaker? Curious to hear your thoughts on that. All right, so overall this is a monitor. It's a speakerphone and an HD webcam. So the total retail price of this is $8.99. So you got to think about monitor is going to set you back probably one of this quality, at least $200-300, plus a high-end webcam. You got another $200-300, and also you have a speakerphone. You know, personal speakerphone might cost you about $200. So you get all of that stuff baked into one convenient display, plugs into your computer with one cable, plus you have access to those extra ports. So I think overall, it's going to be a good value. Just make it easy. You have one device that you have to manage and deploy for certain applications. So I think it's a very interesting device nonetheless. Make sure you use coupon code YouTube. We'll put a link to the product and also in the video description. YouTube, that's gonna get you the best discount on our website for this device. But let's go ahead and test out the speakers. I'm curious to hear how the speakers sound when you compare it to the built-in laptop speakers. So let's give that a test. All right, so now what we're gonna do is test out this speaker. I have some music queued up here and there's max volume. So let's go ahead and play that. All right, so now what we're gonna do is switch over to the laptop so that you can get an idea of that. Let me just fast forward. There is the speaker test. Not sure if you could hear it clearly through the microphone here, but the bass on this P21 is very impressive. A lot of the speaker phones that I test, they're lacking a little bit of bass so that you can have better Zoom meeting type conversations, but this one sounded really good for music, as well as you could hear the highs. Whereas you compared it to the laptop, you have almost no bass built into the laptop, and the audio is lacking quite a bit on the laptop compared to the Poly Studio P21. Overall, I'm really impressed with this device. It's unique. I haven't seen it from any of the other kind of manufacturers for a device that is, everything you need for a full all-in-one video conferencing solution. Just plug into a laptop or computer with a USB cable, and you have everything that you would need for video conferencing right from this device. You could use it as a dedicated monitor for video conferencing, or you can use it as your secondary display and then just have all your video conferencing capabilities built into this display. Like, for example, right now I have technically all of the camera, microphone, speakers built into my laptop here, but I also would have it built into this Poly Studio P21. So you have a lot better video conferencing experience when you go through this device. Plus, it is a secondary monitor that you can use to extend your displays or duplicate your displays like I have it set up now. Gives you a lot of versatility, and it has the convenience of being all plugged into one USB cable, everything all in one. So definitely worth considering if you are looking for a solution like this. Definitely check it out, learn more. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section below or send us an email to info@headsetadvisor.com. Other than that, I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on future videos like this. Also, I think if you enjoyed this video review, make sure you check out this video here where we go over the best Bluetooth headset of 2021. Check it out. Think you'll like it. Other than that, thanks a lot for coming by, and we will see you next time.